Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're re-diving into the incredible story of how one of the world's largest film industries was born, almost by accident. We're talking about Nollywood, the powerhouse of African cinema. But how did it all begin? Let's rewind the clock. The story of Nollywood's explosive birth can be traced back to one man and one movie. The year is 1992, and a Nigerian businessman named Kenneth Nebue had a problem. He had imported a massive shipment of blank videotapes from Taiwan, but nobody was buying them. The market was flooded, and he was stuck with a warehouse full of cassettes, losing money every day. He needed a brilliant idea and fast. Instead of just trying to sell the blank tapes, Kenneth had a light bulb moment. What if he put something on them, something people would actually want to watch? He decided to shoot a movie directly onto these VHS tapes. It was a risky move. At the time, Nigerian films were usually shown in cinemas, not sold for home viewing. But Kenneth was a businessman, not just a filmmaker. He saw an opportunity where others saw a problem. He gathered a small crew and a cast of talented actors, and they produced a film called Living in Bondage. It was a dramatic thriller about a man who joins a secret cult and sacrifices his wife for wealth, only to be haunted by her ghost. The story was gripping, relatable, and touched on themes of ambition, greed, and spirituality that resonated deeply with Nigerian audiences. It was filmed in the Igbo language, which made it even more accessible to a huge part of the population. Once the film was finished, Kenneth Enebo didn't bother with cinemas. He simply mass-produced copies of Living in Bondage on his mountain of blank tapes and distributed them to street vendors and electronics shops across the country. The result was electrifying. The movie sold like crazy. We're talking hundreds of thousands of copies. Some estimates say over 750,000 songs, which was unheard of at the time. This success sparked a revolution. Other entrepreneurs and aspiring filmmakers saw what Kenneth had done and realized they could do it too. You didn't need a massive Hollywood budget or fancy cinema distribution. All you needed was a camera, a compelling story, and a bunch of blank tapes. This direct-to-video model was the key that unlocked everything. It was cheap, it was fast, and it bypassed all the traditional gatekeepers. Suddenly, a new industry was born. They called it Nollywood, a blend of Nigeria and Hollywood. In the years that followed, thousands of movies were produced using this model. Stories were churned out at an incredible pace, covering everything from romance and comedy to drama and folklore. Nollywood became a mirror reflecting Nigerian life, culture, and aspirations back to its people, in their own languages and with faces they recognized. So, the next time you watch a Nollywood film, remember its humble and ingenious beginnings. It wasn't founded in a fancy studio board meeting. It was born out of a business crisis, a surplus of blank videotapes, and one man's brilliant idea to turn a potential loss into a cultural phenomenon that would take the world by storm. It's a powerful reminder that sometimes the greatest innovations come from the most unexpected places. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next video. See you in the next one.